What's up guys, I'm Jeong. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about shoulder prehab, or also known as injury prevention. So a lot of people spend a lot of times trying to build their deltoids, which is their biggest muscles of their shoulders, but they hardly spend any time on their scapula, stability, or your rotator cuffs. So in this video, I'd like to introduce some of my favorite exercises in order to bulletproof your shoulders. Alright, let's get the video started. So first exercise is going to be the Shubin Press, and this is a great exercise in order to build your external rotator stability. So for this, all you need is a light dumbbell. I'm using 7 kilo. I actually built up to it starting from really low weight, so you should do that as well. I'm going to put my elbow over my knees, and then I'll make sure that I maintain this 90-degree angle at my elbow. Now I'm going to grab the dumbbell and then simply just pull the weight over using the strength in the rear deltoids or on external rotator cuffs. So show you again. So up, down, up, down. So for the whole time I'm trying to maintain this angle. I'm also trying not to move this part of my elbow or arm. So I'm basically just hinging like this. So going all the way down, all the way up. And for these kind of exercises, you want to do for higher repetitions. So I recommend anywhere from 10 to 15 reps and using low weight, starting maybe like from 1 or 2 kilo, and basically just move on from there. You can also work both arms at a time using barbell. So I got the 15 kilo barbell right here, and then I'm gonna grab the barbell in a pronated grip, and then I'll start out with the elbows bent about 90-degree angle, and just like the previous exercise, I'm gonna try to maintain the 90-degree angle while pulling the barbell upwards, and then just come down, up, and down. So for the whole time, if you see me from the side, I'm actually maintaining the same line between my shoulder and elbow. At no times my elbows are coming in, but it should be in this, from my wrist all the way to my shoulder, it should be the same line. So we're going like this, alright, for both of our arms. So for this one too, I also recommend higher repetitions, anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. So the next exercise is called the IYT in a prone position. And for this exercise, make sure both of your arms are straight, and then you should also start out with shrugging your shoulders. So I'll show you. Get your chin down, and then lift up your arms. So we're basically lifting our arms in an I, Y, and T shape in order. So that's I, that's Y, and that's T. It'll be more beneficial if you can handle a light weight. So I'm just using a 0.5 kilo weight. And for this one too, you don't need a huge amount of weight because we're just training our smaller muscles. And the recommended rep scheme is about 10 reps. So one set of IYT is 1 rep, so doing that 10 reps in a row. For the whole time I'm getting my chin down on the floor, and also never lifting my chest or my legs up. Next exercise is scapula shrugs in a plank position. So I'm going to go into plank position, and then we're going to work on shoulder retraction and shoulder protraction. So retraction means getting your shoulder blades touched together, so I'm retracting towards the back. And then protraction means separating your shoulder blades away from each other. So we're going to be pretty much doing that in a plank position. So for the whole time I'm maintaining straight arms, and I also try not to shrug my shoulders, which is a very common mistake from a lot of people, especially when they're retracting. And the recommended rep scheme is also higher reps, around 12 to 15 reps. And for those who find the body weight variation to be easy, you can add more resistance through a band. So just get a band, pull-up band, and then wrap around your scapula. So that's the exact same exercise, but it just makes it a little bit more difficult. If you don't have a band, you can also go for one arm variation. For next exercise, I'm gonna do a scapula shrugs while in a handstand position. So for the whole time, I'm trying to get my arms locked out, and also I'm squeezing my glutes to stay in a straight line handstand as much as possible. So I'll just cover a couple of exercises with scapula pushing. So let's learn how to do some scapula pulling. So basically I'm going to do scapula circles coming this way and the other way, but while I'm hanging. So for this one, it's important not to bend your arms, because as soon as you bend your arms a little bit, you start engaging your forearms and biceps, and it takes away all the benefits from this exercise. So when I'm doing this exercise, the most important thing I keep in mind is to get the biggest range of motion with the shoulders as possible. And first, you'll definitely have a certain direction that feels a little bit awkward than others, but that's totally okay. And then you'll get better through a lot of practice. And I recommend you to do this exercise actually like right before some pulling work in order to warm up your scapula. Alright guys, so these are some of my favorite exercises to implement to my own routine. And keep in mind that you don't have to do this every single day. Just pick a day and just do 2 to 3 exercises either at the beginning of the exercise as a warm-up or at the end of the exercise to supplement your training. And I recommend about 10 to 15 reps for each set for every single exercise that I introduced today. Repeat about 3 sets and you should be good. And just do about 2 to 3 times a week, and you should feel better on your shoulders in just a few weeks. Okay, try this out and let me know how it goes. Okay guys, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!